Okay, boys and girls, you've had a few minutes to take some notes. What do you believe are the most important things from this section? Matt, give me one thing. There are 4 different kinds of tissue. First of all, we skipped one. What is tissue? Cells work together to make tissue. You need to have something similar to that. So a group of cells working together makes tissue, that's fine. A group of cells work together makes tissue. But you need to know that cells working together makes tissue. Okay? The next set of notes Matt said was what? 4 different kinds of tissue. We have different types of tissue. We have epithelial. Epithelial are cells are the cells that line different parts of our body. Inside of our cheek is epithelial tissue, absorbs, it lines. Okay? We have muscle tissue. We have connective tissue, which is bone. And we have nerve tissue, which send messages from our body, from my hand to my brain, from one part of my brain to the other part of my brain, from my foot all the way to my brain. It's nerve tissue sends messages. You see how these require specific cells? Epithelial cells and muscle cells are different. Muscle tissue is different from epithelial tissue. That makes sense? So cells are specific to where they are in our body. Tissue is specific to where they are on our body. Copy down those notes. And before I let you copy all that down, is there any other piece of note that you think that we should know? Are there any other notes you think we should know? Do plants have tissue? I see some heads shaking no. Well, guess what? Plants have tissue also. The cells that work together in the root system it's a group of tissues working together. It's a group of cells working together to make roots. Those roots send water to the rest, minerals and nutrients to the rest of the body. What about the cells that are on the blade of a leaf? Those cells work together and it's tissue. So plants have tissue also. No. We'll talk about that in a minute. Jessica brought up a good question we'll talk about in a minute. Now, when I go back, what kinds of things could I ask on the assessment? I could say, tell me 4 things that 4 activities that living things do. Okay? They reproduce, they grow, they move, they need nutrition. There's 4, and then anything I tell after that would be extra credit. They have respiration, they have excretion. Okay? I might ask you to tell me 4, and if you name the other one, it's extra credit. Okay, what are cells? Cells are the basic unit of life. If I say true or false, cells are the basic unit of life, that'd be pretty easy. True or false, all living things are made up of cells, or all living things are made up of blank. Blank that work together make tissue. Cells work together to make tissue, or cells work together to make blank. I can say, name 3 of the 4 types of tissue. Epithelial, muscle, connective. If you can name the 4th one, it might be extra credit. True or false? Plants have tissue. True. Okay. Just raise your hand if you need more time to copy this down. Raise your hand if you need more time to copy this down. Okay. Moving on. The next section is organs. Take 3 minutes and copy down some notes about organs, organ systems, and organisms.